let's talk about antidepressants. So first of all, we're going to start off with what is antidepressants exactly. Antidepressants are medicine, usually come in the form of pills, but they can come in the form of shots or things like that. But they are a medicine used to treat clinical depression. So that's what antidepressants are. And there are a lot of people on them, including me. So I just wanted to tell y'all like my experience with antidepressants and which ones worked for me, which ones didn't, and how it goes and things like that. So that is what this video is going to be about. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and let's just get straight into the video. So antidepressants, they are used to treat depression, but they can also treat anxiety and PTSD. Some pills, you can use them and they are prescribed for anxiety and depression, and you just take one pill and it's treating them both. But sometimes you have to take one pill for depression and one pill for anxiety. I started my journey with antidepressants in 2020. I think it was either 2020 or 2021. I've had my fair share of experience with mental health disorders. If you want to know like my past and stuff about like what I went through and things like that, I can link another video for y'all to go watch. And I get like more in depth, but anyway, I was diagnosed with major depressive disorder and generalized anxiety disorder. And so that's what I take medicine for. I've been on a few different medicines. I've seen a few different therapists. Just gonna talk about like the journey with that. So the first medicine I can ever remember being on was a very popular medicine. It's called Lexapro. And I think they prescribed me 25 milligrams of Lexapro, and that was the first time I ever like took medicine for depression. So my doctor prescribed it. I went to Walmart to pick up my prescription, and it told me to take one a day. So I took it that first day. And with any kind of medicine, especially antidepressants, you're gonna have side effects. But the thing is, if you have too many side effects, that's not good. You're gonna have some side effects, but you shouldn't be having a lot of side effects. So I got the prescription, got back in the car, and I took my first pill, and it was 25 milligrams of Lexapro. And so first 2 hours was fine, and then I started noticing, I was like, I'm getting kind of hot. And like, you know when you're hot, but like you're hot from the inside out. I don't know if y'all ever experienced that before, but that's how I was. And I was like, it's hot. And it was during the summer too. So like, my mom was like, let's just turn on the air and whatever. And we had like errands to run. We just continued with our day, and she just had to keep the air on. And I had like my little own personal mini fan, so I had that on, the air was on. And yeah, I was just very hot. Then after that, I started to get hungry. And so we went to get something to eat. We ate, and then as soon as we finished eating, I started getting nauseous. I was like, I feel like I'm about to throw up. And so we sat in the restaurant and ate. So luckily we were still there, and I just ran to the bathroom. And I was so nauseous. I never did throw up, but I was like, I feel like I'm about to throw up. And like, it felt like it was about to come out. So my mom was like, I think you're okay. Let's like keep going. Cause we're supposed to go be picking up my aunt to run errands. So we were on the way there, and I was like, I feel like I'm having diarrhea. I'm about to have diarrhea. And so like that was the next thing. I was telling her, if you gotta hurry up and drive this car, or we're gonna have to pull over, because either I'm about to throw up, about to start having diarrhea. I was still hot from the inside out, and for some reason I was so hungry. I don't know what that was about. It was just a lot of things. And then I was sweating uncontrollably. It was some other things. I was dizzy, I was shaking, and my mom was like, she was like, we gotta call the doctor, because like this is too much. So I think we ended up not being able to run errands that day, she just took me home. And she was like, okay, you just go to sleep and like I'll call the doctor. And at that point it was like nighttime. So she was like, you just go to sleep. I'll call the doctor in the morning. She had put like a wet, cold towel on my forehead to cool me down and stuff. None of that was working. I was not able to go to, like, I physically could not go to sleep that night. It was something about that medicine that would not let me go to sleep. I couldn't close my eyes. Something was going on. But anyway, it was just a terrible, terrible experience. I will never in my life take Lexapro. I don't care what's going on. Not to say it won't work for you. That's just what happened with me, you know? So anyway, we called my therapist and they did like the emergency call because it was in the middle of the night and we was considering like taking me to the emergency room. And the therapist was like, do not take another pill. She was like, just stop. We'll find you something else. So, and she was like, those side effects, she was like, they will wear off by tomorrow. And she was like, if they don't, call her back. So it all fizzled down within the next 24 hours. I was like, that was the worst experience of my life. So after that, she put me on another medicine. It was called Wellbutrin. And I took that. I took 25 milligrams of that, I think. And then the only side effects I had with that was I was sleepy for a few days. And so, okay, it was like something finally works. And so I took that for the next year. And then that started to wear off. Because if you don't know antidepressants, they will wear off and you'll have to get like a higher dosage. So, or you have to change medicines. So it started to wear off. My depressive thoughts started to come back. My suicidal thoughts started to come back. And so I told my doctor, because I had dropped my therapist that prescribed me that in the first place because she was not the right fit for me. So I told my doctor, primary care doctor, and she upped my milligrams to like 40 milligrams or something like that. I was on that for the next 6 months, 6 to 8 months. Might have been the next year. Kind of getting the timelines confused, but it was about a year. And then that wore off to the fact where my mental health deteriorated so bad, I tried to commit suicide. Again. Which was earlier this year. So went to the psych ward. Once again, if you have not seen the video, I'll link it right here. And they put me on Duloxetine. Mind you, I was on a different separate medication for anxiety, which is hydroxyzine, or however you say it. And I've been on there for like a couple of years and I'm still on that. That's still working for my anxiety. But the depression medicine was just not working. So went to the psych ward, told them all that, and they put me on Duloxetine. 40 milligrams of Duloxetine is what I'm starting out with. And I went to the hospital in March. It's currently January. I went to the hospital March of last year. It's currently January 2024. And that started to wear off about November of last year. I haven't attempted to commit, but I definitely notice it's wearing off. I have all the side effects of being depressed. I'm sleepy all the time. I'm tired. My appetite is gone. Well, it comes and it goes. So things like that. And so I have an appointment in 2 weeks to see my primary care doctor. And I'm going to ask her, can she either up my dosage? Because I'm currently on 40 milligrams of that. Either she can up my dosage, or if we can't go any higher, I'm going to have to switch to another medicine. So that is basically my story of my share of antidepressants. So what I've gathered is you take them and they wear off, and then you have to get either a higher dosage, or if you can't go any higher, you have to switch medicines. So that is my personal experience with antidepressants. I just wanted to come on here and share that with y'all. If any of you are going through something like this, if you have any questions about anything, feel free to ask me below in the comments and I will answer them as best I can. But I just wanted to share like as much information about mental health as I can. And yeah, so that's all I have for this video for today. Hope you guys learned something. Hope it was informative for you, and I will see you all in next Friday's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with at least one person who you know can benefit from watching this video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Love you. Bye.